Stunning photos from NASA's new Mars rover reveal 200-foot cliffs, mysterious rocks, and a perfect touchdown. Oh, and the first sounds from the red planet. Pretty amazing, huh? Perseverance traveled 292 miles, 292.5 million miles to Mars, and is sending back stunning and dramatic pictures and sounds. Garan traveled about a third of that in space, more than 71 million miles, 2,842 orbits of our planet, over 178 days aboard the U.S. Space Shuttle and Russian Soyuz spacecraft. Joins me now here on The Morning Show. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning, Bruce. How are you?
Great. So you also had the privilege of enjoying 4 spacewalks and looking out into space. And as you look at the Martian surface now and these pictures, even as an astronaut, given your personal experience, you find them pretty awe-inspiring?
Yeah, we're looking at another world. I mean, it's just incredible to think that, we're looking at a planet with an atmosphere that once had flowing water on its surface, may have supported life at one point. It's really amazing. And then hopefully someday we'll have humans on that surface living and working there.
You know, I've been covering the space program for the better part of my adult life, and this mission has me wondering what else we're going to find on Mars and what this mission means for NASA. What do you think?
Well, one of the main mission objectives is to look for signs of ancient life. And, we landed in a crater that used to be an ancient lake. There's a river that flows into it, so it's going to explore around a river delta. And so when you follow the water, that's where you would hopefully find signs of that life once was on the planet. And think about that. Think about what an amazing discovery that would be if we found signs that at one time life was on the planet. But I think what I'd want to know, and I think most people would want to know, is if there was life on the planet, why is there not life now? We know that there was water flowing on the planet. Why is there not water flowing now? And, Mars could be a cautionary tale for our own planet. It could provide us deep insights into our own climate studies here on Earth.
Historically, space can bring people together. We look at the 69 moon landing at the height of the Vietnam War. It united the country. Can this Mars mission unite us in much the same way at a time when I dare say we really need it?
Definitely. Not only did Apollo 11 back in 1969 and actually Apollo 8 even before that in 1968, not only did they rally the country, they rallied the world. Even in the Soviet Union, a nation that was locked in a Cold War with the West and a space race with the U.S., declared those missions accomplishments for all of humanity. And so I think when we do things like this in space, we're not only unifying the country, we're unifying the world. And a lot of the problems and challenges facing us are planetary in nature. They encompass the whole world. And in order to solve those problems, we're going to need to work together and collaborate on a planetary scale. And I think the awe and wonder that comes from space exploration is an incredible incentive to do just that.
You got to see us from a very unique vantage point. And to employ the title of your best-selling book and podcast, Orbital Perspective, did it make you realize that in the grand scheme of things, it is a small world after all, and we need to work together to overcome the challenges here on Earth?
Yeah, exactly. It's not only a small world, it's a deeply interconnected and interdependent world. What happens on one side of the world affects everything else. Everything that happens, every decision that's made doesn't only affect the local areas where those decisions are made, it affects everything. And we face some real challenges and problems, and the only way we're going to solve them is in the context of the real world, and it's multidimensional, interconnected, interdependent reality. And that's, I think that's what's really clear from space, is not only are you looking at this indescribably beautiful planet, but you're seeing the unity on the planet, you're seeing the interdependence of the planet.
Thanks, Ron. Be sure to check out Ron's Orbital Perspective podcast. His book, Orbital Perspective, is available on Amazon, and he has a new book, Floating in Darkness, that's out soon. And if you'd like to order Floating into Darkness, it's available to order on the website, floatingintodarkness.com/order. And if you put in the order code News4Jax, Ron will give Channel 4 viewers a 15% discount. And Ron, before you go, I've got to ask you, you think there are ETs out there looking down on us and going, yo, guys, get over whatever?
I don't know. It's a big universe. In the words of Carl Sagan, if we're alone in the universe, it'd be an awful waste of space.
Ron Garan, good to talk to you. He's in my old stomping grounds of Tucson, Arizona, so thanks for getting up early.
You bet.
Appreciate it. Have a great day.
You too.